What are we about to make?
We are about to make vegan sea salt ice cream.
And what is that from?
From Kingdom Hearts.
And what is and
don't test me anymore.
No. What is your relationship to Kingdom Hearts?
Our kitty cat, who's not here.
Yeah. Well, explain.
The whole story?
Well, your kitty cat what?
Our kitty cat is named Kyrie.
Yes. But she is extremely mad at us right now because we washed her because she might have had fleas. So she had a bath and she literally tried to. Do you have the wounds still? Let's see the wounds.
I do have some cuts, but you can't really tell.
You can't really tell. But
it doesn't look like anything.
But she definitely got her claws in there. So this is gonna be super fun. I've never done a cooking stream. This was obviously the number one thing on the list that I wanted to do. People have suggested it. So we're gonna go through kind of like our own recipe mixed with a bunch of other people's recipes. So we'll link the ones that we're stealing some stuff from because we went on a huge baking spree for a while. We were baking so much stuff, and not that made us any better. It just we knew how to follow instructions. Yeah. But we're gonna try it out. We're gonna do multiple tries if we have to, and hopefully it's edible. That's really the goal here, is that we eat it and it's enjoyable and it's not just pure salt. Because they all say add salt to taste, but who knows what that taste is. What's both your favorite Kingdom Hearts games? Have you played any? No, you've watched me play the Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna assume yours is Kingdom Hearts 2 because that's where Ariel is.
Yeah.
And honestly, mine is probably Kingdom Hearts 2 as well, or 358/2. Because I love Roxas and I love that whole storyline. So this will be the first, my first time eating it, first time enjoying it, hopefully, and it'll be a learning experience for sure. We'll say what we're using because we are gonna do a little bit of improvising, but we will definitely call it out. We'll say how much we're using. Oh, here we go. Ready? Here is the special part of this stream. Is it this? Boom! Look at that. Oh wait, I gotta transition. Boom! We got another smaller little screen right here. So all of what we're doing, you'll be able to see over there.
Spirit fingers.
Spirit fingers. So Allie, you're gonna be in charge of kind of directing the ship here because you are much more organized than I am. And I will provide the theatrics of messing everything up and doing whatever you tell me. And I'm also gonna tell you where we got everything too. So let's start off first. These are Polar Pops. I got them on Amazon. It's just like the casings. I haven't even opened them yet. In the VOD when I put it on YouTube, I'll show you where I got everything. But it's basically is this it's not silicone, is it?
I'm looking up a question.
I have a listing right here. We can go off of this too. And this is going to be plant-based, dairy-free, so it should be suitable for most people to enjoy, which is also a cool reason that we're making this. Okay, so do we want to show all the ingredients first of what we're using, and then we'll get into or what we're planning on using?
Sure.
All right, well, I'm gonna show. So a lot of people use maple syrup, but this is something I'm gonna try here. This is it's called Keto maple syrup. I got it on Amazon. It's 20 calories per 2 tablespoons. Tablespoons. It tastes just like maple syrup, I promise you. It is so good. 2 net carbs, so it's keto friendly, vegan friendly. I don't think there would ever be a maple syrup that isn't vegan, but it is like super low calorie. I think the monk fruit is the sweetener in here, which monk fruit is the main sweetener in here, and I really recommend this stuff.
Then hold these up. We're going to choose half of them.
Right there. Okay.
One's cream.
We're gonna be using. This is just Whole Foods. Oh, okay, we're doing both. Whole Foods. Organic coconut milk. This will be the main coconut milk we're using. And then let's do organic heavy cream. Coconut milk. So these are going to be like the main acting agents here.
Okay, this is a plus. This could be used as well.
Yes, just some regular coconut milk as well.
From Whole Foods 365.
Now most people use vanilla extract. Right? let's see, will that actually focus on here? Yeah, most people use vanilla extract, which we may use, but I'm a huge fan of Nielsen Macy pure vanilla bean paste. This is the best vanilla bean paste I've ever had, and I think we're gonna try using this instead of vanilla extract to get a little bit of that taste in there. Most people also use, which I did buy just in case because I didn't want it to be a fool. You know, food coloring. We've got all the various different colors of food coloring. I think we're gonna mix like blue and or a little bit of blue and green maybe, so we get that perfect color. But what I want to try first is using just blue spirulina to make this a little healthier. Spirulina is it's an algae, I believe, is what it is. It is a phycoyanin powder, which don't ask me what it is because that's above my pay grade. But, oh no, it is an algae. Here we go. Phycoyanin is a popular natural food colorant. Its blue pigment derived from blue-green algae is perfect for your blue magic smoothies, lattes, baking foods, and beverages. 100% natural ingredient, the good choice for your funny blue dish. No preservatives. And this is from Borovella. So, we'll try that out first. And then we got some, why don't you shove the sea salt down? Tell them what that is, because I just want to read some of the...
Sea salt. Here's sea salt. This was also, I think everything was from Whole Foods.
Yeah, and everything was from Whole Foods.
For a close-up.
Tea spoons. Why don't you show them that? That's gonna be the sugar we're using. Or do we want to try monk fruit? Do we want to try monk fruit over this? And just see? Or no, you want to maybe do a little bit of both so it's not god awful?
We have brown sugar. I don't know if we have enough monk fruit. Because I only got a small bag of it.
Well, how much are we supposed to be using of it? Oh, there's not much left in here.
I think it said 1/3.
Okay, so if anybody you know is like,
Third cup.
they need something very low on the glycemic index if they're diabetic or they need to watch their sugar, this monk fruit right here from Lakanto it's so good. I put it on like dragon fruit. She puts it in all of her teas and coffees and everything. And I think that's pretty much everything we're using. Oh, no. We got one more thing. Two more things. The cornstarch.
Oh yeah, we're using cornstarch. I think this is to replace eggs, but I'm not positive.
So this one was in
we use
here
it
already,
to coat
right?
tofu usually and make it like breadcrumby. But
May 24th. What is today?
it is past May 4th. Did you say 4th or 24th?
So this should be
No,
good.
we're good. Yeah, you're gonna use that though.
I think so. As the egg replacement. Yeah.
Well, most of these recipes are just using cornstarch mixed with a heavy cream.
Wasn't that the fun of it?
The fun of it. I don't know. Should we take the risk and use the Just Egg? Does anybody have experience?
So we're gonna
This is about improvising, right?
Yes.
Things might go wrong.
Well,
we're accepting
I'm
that.
assuming it will go
Everybody
wrong.
must accept that this might be inedible.
The only thing we need for this thing is to actually freeze inside of this and for us to be able to eat it.
Well.
And hopefully it's enjoyable.
So yeah, pour 1 cup
All right.
in there.
We're going 1 cup of just the regular
Coconut.
organic unsweetened coconut milk.
That's not full. It was not full.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
All right, a little more. A little more.
And then
And
I
we
said
wanna
maybe
do-
1 cup coconut milk and 1 cup of the cream, right? I feel like that's just the safest.
All right.
I don't want to do math and try to figure things out.
All right.
Pour that in there.
1 cup of...
Of course, I'm gonna be the one in trouble if things go wrong.
Why is this not moving? Is it supposed to be like this?
You're not even on camera.
Is it supposed to be like... Guys! Like,
Stop! It's gonna splatter everywhere.
look, guys. What is going on? Is it supposed to be like this?
Yes, because it's like chunky cream.
All right, you can do that one then.
So
I just realized I have those same measuring cups. Yeah, they're very cool.
this is so chunky. So maybe we don't need the heavy cream because this is very heavy.
No, we got to do it.
Okay.
But that is pretty dang.
Oh, but look, it's all
All right, mix it up. Let's mix it up. Get in here. Get in under the camera here. Mix it up in the for the people.
This looks so gross, kind of.
It looks like yogurt.
Yeah, you're right. It does.
Looks like yogurt. Hey, Paul and everyone. What's up, Cat Doll? I can't stay, but want to stop by and say hello. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and you enjoy whatever you've got going on.
Oh, you guys saw that?
What? It flopped out? And here's the best part of this whole thing, is we have no paper towels left. So we're going to be using toilet paper and rags. Make sure you always have extra stocks of paper towels.
Guys, that was the 1 cup of the coconut milk from the can. That was really in chunky shape.
They were not kidding when they said it was natural, and it is chunky.
It is chunky. And now I'm going to put in a cup of the coconut heavy cream, which is actually in way better shape than that.
Huh.
So maybe there's something wrong with it.
I'm doing well, Paradox. Thank you so much for asking. I was just telling people we just, for anyone who's just popping in right now, we just had Vampire in the Garden come out, so we got to watch that and celebrate that coming out. So we're just really happy and pumped, and I'm just blessed to be doing what I do, and just be working and hanging here with you. How sanitary. You love sea salt ice cream? Very cool. All right, everyday salt. Your everyday salt. Celtic. You can't get over that I got to voice a character in a show. Well, I don't know if you guys know this. I also voiced characters in the show High Rise Invasion. I voiced them in Record of Ragnarok and Remain. So those are some other animes I worked on. Yes, Moch, you're gonna say hello to everybody, Moch, because you're a very loving mood. Yes, Moch. Sasuke needs to say hello to everybody on the cooking stream. Say hello, Sasuke. He's being camera shy. What? Oh, there you go. What a good boy. He's being so good right now. He's never this good. Right?
He's terrified that he's gonna get a bath as well.
Oh, baby.
That's tomorrow.
Everybody, shout out to Neku in the chat. Gosh.
So you guys, I'm gonna add the tablespoon of the Just Egg to the mixture now.
Tablespoon of Just Egg. Thank you so much. That was so gnarly.
Which this is a risk. I'm still saying it's a risk.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, all of you.
Now that
10 subs because Neo is a 10 out of 10 game from Neku himself. All right, we got the Just Egg in that mix. Hold on. This smells bad.
What?
Yeah. Right? That smells bad.
I don't know. Why would it smell bad if it doesn't expire till? Yeah,
that smells bad.
It smells so
We gotta redo that whole
bad.
thing. What else did you put in there?
It's not a big deal. It was just the cornstarch.
All right, because I have another Just Egg. This was just in there already.
That smells so bad.
All right. So
That smells like rotten eggs.
that smells like rotten eggs, even though it's fake rotten eggs. We have another Just Egg here. Make sure. I smelled something funky, and I was like, did one of the cats fart?
I have a really bad nose, but he's got a good nose.
Dude, if I was ever to play a character in the live action Naruto movie, I would play Kiba with Akamaru. Yeah, that smells right. Smell this.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the bad one?
Yes, that's the bad one. I mean, well, if I'm holding this one, I just said it's the good one. Let's.
I don't know why that's sitting there then. So I'm gonna add the 2 tablespoons of cream in here, and I think it's just to make the coating for the cornstarch. I'm doing it all over again, guys.
She really, I stuck that in her nose, yeah. So, okay, Just Egg is a vegan, plant-based alternative to eggs. And it's made with water, mung bean, protein isolate, canola oil, which I'm not too happy about, dehydrated onions, carrot extractives, turmeric, potassium, salt, sugar, tapioca, a bunch of words I can't really pronounce, transglutaminase, nisin. But when you eat it, it tastes it cooks just like eggs. And that's why it's called Just Eggs, a commercial brought to you by Paul Castro Jr.
Which we'll probably use later for fried rice.
For fried rice, yeah. So we can use this for fried rice. That's a great idea. Use this for the fried rice afterwards.
Because we're starving also.
Yeah.
We're very hungry. I think it's time to boil the stuff.
All right, we're boiling.
We're like gonna boil it and it's gonna cook.
Yeah, right. At least the rotten version has a rotten smell version, so you can tell when it's bad. So you don't accidentally eat something.
We
That's
have
not
to
good.
mix in the sugar. Do you want to do that?
Sugar.
That sounds fun.
Sounds fun.
Sugar part.
How much am I doing here?
It says 1/3 cup of sugar.
Okay. Got the 1/3 cup. Into which mixture?
Wait, don't do it yet. Actually, I think I'm wrong. We should cook
Boil the
this
milk?
first. Boil the milk first, and we're gonna keep whisking it so
Till
that
it
it
gets
doesn't.
heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It won't burn, or it will at the bottom.
I don't know, but we have a whisk here.
So we're gonna keep whisking it for about 5 minutes. So it's 12:42.
12:42. Alexa, set a timer. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
Shh. Sponsored cooking stream. Actually, for real though, hang on. This is kind of a sponsored stream in a way.
Yes. We are cooking the coconut cream, coconut milk together for about 5 minutes. And then we're gonna add sugar. Whisking is very satisfying. Just splattered it everywhere.
AKG, which is a brand of microphone that I am a huge fan of. It was my main microphone, the 414 XL2. They sent me 2 microphones, the P420, and I'm gonna be using this on my next episode of the podcast, and we're gonna be giving one of these away. We're gonna be giving one of these microphones away. So tomorrow we're interviewing Kellen Goff on the Points of Experience podcast. Kellen Goff from My Hero Academia, Overhaul, League of Legends. You guys probably know who he is. He's worked on everything. He's just extremely talented. So on that episode, if you watch it when it comes out, we're gonna have instructions on how to win one of these microphones for free. It is a very fancy case. That's the microphone we're using right now. It's above us right here. You can't really see it, but we decided to use it for this stream. So if you'd like to win this microphone, as well as some other microphones from Neat microphones like the King Bees and stuff like that, we're gonna be giving those away on the podcast too, but you have to be following the podcast to learn the rules to enter. So yeah, if you want a really cool, good microphone, I mean, this microphone is great. We're not using it on the ideal pattern for voiceover, but in terms of it being a good microphone, I'm a huge fan of it. So thank you, AKG. The P420, definitely check it out. So let's do a 1/2 cup of sugar, brown sugar, and then
You want me to do it?
2 tablespoons of maple syrup, yeah.
And
Well, actually,
brown
I'll do it.
sugar
You
is
read
okay?
the chat.
Brown sugar is okay?
Yeah, that's what it asked for. You read the chat. So, or
So-
actually read it from here because
So
that
if
one's not
anybody
caught up.
heard that we're just kind of trying to figure out,
Scroll up and down because people were asking you questions.
we're trying to figure out the adjustment of the
And
sugar
scroll
right now.
like that. 2 finger that way. The other way. There we go.
We're just trying to figure out the adjustment of sugar, and I think what we're gonna do is 1/2 cup of the brown sugar
In which cup is it going in?
in here,
Okay. Well,
And
make sure
then-
you read the chat. You know.
and then 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. I'm just making sure that Paul knows what he's doing.
2 maple spoons. I just
2
said.
maple spoons.
2 maple spoons.
Great infomercial. Sounds tasty.
Yeah.
Oh, do what you gotta do. Imagine Paul being one of those YouTubers that does fake ads. So
I
is
would
Paul
love
good
that.
at cooking, Allie? He is actually, to the point where I'll have to sometimes be like, can you please season? I think we're both good at different things.
Allie is good at cooking too. It's, but she does enjoy making easy meals. Let's say.
I do like to make easy meals.
Yeah.
And sometimes I
Am I whisking?
yeah, we have to keep whisking. Sometimes I think it's seasoned. I always skimp on the seasoning because I'm afraid it's gonna be too salty. And so I'll often ask Paul if he can like cook like the fake meat and season it because he's really good at that. I think he has a better instinct than I do actually, cooking and baking. I think he has a
sometimes you
better
make really
talent.
good meals, I think. But I think
Sometimes.
Alexa, stop. So wait, was I supposed to be mixing
Yeah.
more? But that was
What?
the timer. That was 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was 5 minutes. That's okay.
Well, let's give it. Let's
We
just
gotta put that in there too. So
In
we
this?
also have to put the cornstarch mixture in there. Yep. And then
Have we made ice cream before? Someone said, and yes, we have made ice cream before. I don't know if we
We
made
have
it
to
here.
put the vanilla in. So you want to put a teaspoon of vanilla in?
No. I'm gonna do the vanilla bean paste. Let's just do that.
So then let me check this. This says 2 teaspoons of vanilla bean paste.
Oh, that one actually says bean paste?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it says 1.5 teaspoons of salt.
Okay. Fancy cats. Wait, how far? Wait, scroll down. Are we at the end? Oh no, fancy cats. Yeah.
That is a huge difference in sugar. That's what I'm saying. But this one is vegan. The one that wanted more sugar is the vegan one, which that happens all the time, right? There's always like more salt and more sugar added in vegan food because it's compensating for taste, I guess. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessary.
Okay, so what else are we adding to here?
So now
that had
we
the
have to do
cornstarch and the just egg in there?
and the salt.
Okay, bean paste. You want to
So
grab that?
2 teaspoons of the bean paste.
Again, the bean paste by Nelson Macy. I really recommend this stuff. Whoa. 2 teaspoons?
2 teaspoons. Yeah.
And it comes out pretty like chunky, like chunky.
1.5 teaspoons of salt. Be careful.
Blip, 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 blip,
This
blip.
doesn't say how much salt to use. That's weird. So we'll just do 1 teaspoon.
Of this?
No, keep doing that, and then we'll do 1 teaspoon of the salt.
Blip, 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 blip.
And Allie will put things away
Um.
and make a lot of noise.
Yes, he gifted a bunch of subs. Love how you casually mentioned Sasuke eating plastic, because we actually, his nickname, one of his nicknames, many nicknames, is that he's a plastic man. Oh, and if you watched our latest episode of Points of Experience with Christina V, fabulously edited by Osmaneku here, who has been gifting subs if you are late to the party, you will learn the inception of all my cats' names. We talk about her cat, Frey. Her cat was Frey. And we talk about how all these cats got their names. Or their nicknames, rather.
Jorah definitely doesn't know his name is Jorah because he has too many nicknames.
Yeah.
He does not know his name at all.
You guys are making me hungry.
I'm starving.
You remember that part in the podcast, right? Yes. Yeah, we are actually starving too. All right, so what's next on the list? We got definitely sea salt to come next. We've got. Oh man, this microphone's gonna start getting.
It says don't let it boil.
It's not boiling. But when do we add the coloring to it? Because that's an important part of this.
It's cool.
Okay, so how much more am I supposed to be? This should probably be good then, right?
Well, okay, so let me just read this. Cook for a minute or so until it thickens enough to coat the back of a spoon. And then you remove the pot from the heat and allow it to cool to room temperature. Once it's cool, then you can put
This is
in
pretty
sea salt.
this is pretty watery.
Uh-oh.
So we need something that's going to be a
Also, we
thickening
could,
agent.
You need also, did you put in the salt yet?
I did not.
Put in a teaspoon of salt.
You can do it. We need something that's going to thicken this up. So that's either going to be cornstarch or that's going to be more egg.
Teaspoon of salt, guys. It says that's like on the low end. I'd rather just be careful with the salt.
Okay.
And that website says be very careful with the salt.
Yes, everybody has said be careful with the salt. People have
Can I
warned
see
me.
It says don't boil. Is
All
that
right.
boiling?
That's
It says it'll coat the back of a spoon, guys.
Let's see.
I think it's fine,
Oh yeah, that's
right?
coating the back of a spoon.
Do we all think it's fine?
What do you guys think?
Taste it.
Do we ride it or do we adjust?
Let it cool because it's gonna boil
Okay.
now, and it tastes extremely good.
All right, you take
I'm
it.
just gonna eat it like this.
Wow. Wow.
That's full fat coconut milk with sugar. It's gonna taste good, I think.
I think you have to do it a little bit more salt. A tiny bit more.
Okay, fine.
I didn't really taste
Should I
much of
just
it.
shake it over?
Well, ham. Maybe we don't taste the salt because it's not like it wasn't on the spoon. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Like the salt's not gonna stick to the back of the spoon.
But it should be in the mixture.
I put a tiny bit more.
Should I just shake it?
No. Listen. If I've learned anything about cooking, you never shake the bag of anything over the main source of where the ingredients are going. It's only gonna lead to disaster.
So here's
That's a little too much.
That's half. The other recipe said 1.5.
Whoa. Just a pinch more. Pinch more. Pinch. All right, that's good. That's good. That's
No,
good. Yes, people say don't use too much.
Okay. But we use less than the recipe calls for anyway.
Better right
now.
now.
It should just cool.
Yep,
Take
cool.
it off the heat.
And then when do we add the food coloring? After?
Yeah, after.
All right,
it
moving this
cools.
off heat right now. Guys, I'm so happy that you're all here joining us, making something from one of my favorite game series of all time. And can we just have a moment to celebrate the announcement, the actualization, the realization, the reality that there is a Kingdom Hearts 4 coming? Can we all just have a moment of silence for the blessing of that information? All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do the spirulina first, right? Let's open this stuff up and check what's going on here. Oh, it's in like a bag. Whoa, that is blue.
Wow.
I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. Here we go.
I'll put a little bit in.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous. This much?
Yeah, we'll start there and we'll just keep mixing it in. Like that did
That might be
so
enough.
much.
That's what I'm saying. Good. You really gotta whisk that.
I think we'll need more actually, but it is doing a lot
I mean,
of.
it's all around the edges.
All right, then I'll taste a bit with my finger first, and I'll tell you what the taste is like. I don't even taste it. It tastes like nothing.
We've had spirulina ice cream before, haven't we?
Yeah. And Blue Magic smoothies.
Mm-hmm. That looks cool. Can't really see this good. You should show. Move it back.
I think we're gonna need more.
Well, let's scrape the edges.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a proper whisk. No, it's not. We need more. Wait, sorry. How much have you put in so far? Because we don't want to put too much in.
I think we put like a 1/4 teaspoon.
So let's put another one of those in, and then we'll do the dye, because it looks like the dye is what we're gonna need to make this get to where we want it
That, or is that too much?
to be. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this is
That
just.
song is stuck in my head.
Which one? Blue.
Yeah.
All right, why don't we get the blue dye out? I'm glad I got it, because this is looking like it needs a lot. That's a half year. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Dang. You're a real one. You're a real one, Mr. Grinch. We're gonna need more than that, yeah.
I put in 4 drops. I don't trust myself.
Thank you so much for that, Legend of Hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I think that's pretty good.
I don't know. It doesn't.
He wants it blue, blue, blue.
Maybe put in a green. Yeah, you gotta put a green in here. That'll get that turquoisey color.
I mean, it looks pretty turquoise.
It's starting to get hot.
Go ahead. I put a little green in. But green is powerful. We don't want to go.
Yeah, no, all right.
That's enough. Yeah, that was just enough. I think that's a good color we got right there.
I don't think so. Put on a spoon. Well, not this spoon, because this has got the.
Here. Droplets, more.
I guess, yeah.
Look, I just put a lot in.
All right, we'll do more spirulina.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to keep trying here, y'all. When you make sea salt ice cream milkshakes, you do 2 drops of blue and 2 drops of green. I mean, like, we've just put so much blue in here, and it's not even anywhere.
I think we just really want it to, like, I think maybe when it freezes, is that true? It will change. I already put green in, so I don't think we should put more in. I'll take
All right.
take a break.
Fall Jr., it's not Christmas yet. That's pretty blue.
Do we want some ice cream with that food dye?
Did someone say that?
I said that.
That was a good one, Allie. This is pretty blue. All right, so what's the next step here? You put it in the freezer? Do we have to put this in the freezer or what?
I think we put it in the thing. In the things.
It's still hot.
Yeah, it is still hot. And we don't even have like a pouring thing.
We can use this here. We use like one of these.
Wait. Yeah. Perfect. Let's really hope that it freezes.
Yeah. I mean, I think it has to.
If it doesn't, I blame the Just Egg. You heard it here. It tastes really good.
It does.
Maybe someday there'll be a technology where you can taste a little bit of what's being made somehow. Like
Virtually?
Virtually.
Like you can get a data print of taste that you can.
Yeah, or like here's what it smells like. Here's what it tastes like.
Honestly, I don't think we're far off from it.
The problem is that because it's original cooking, then it's original taste, and therefore that's
How high am I supposed to fill this up
it
to?
can't be like coated. I don't know. Probably not all the way to the top because those are gonna make it overflow.
Yeah, so I'm trying to take some out of here and disperse it.
The plant eggs are rioting. The plant eggs are rioting. Yeah, indeed. Pets.
Okay, halfway down.
This ice cream is the ice cream that will pierce the heavens. You guys see Sasuke? Oh, you can't. Oh, you can. You see him up here? He's on the fridge.
He used to do that when we lived in New York all the time, but he doesn't really do that much anymore.
It's not really
But
a
now he
good
knows the
spot.
cameras are rolling.
Sasuke always has to be on a high perch.
Plane.
He doesn't like when someone's above him. I think a lot of cats are like that, but out of all four, he always has to be high. Cat on the fridge. How's everyone doing? We're doing
Actually, I
great.
think we do have to fill it to the top because if we don't fill it to the top, then this isn't going to touch the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's about right.
Yeah. We're doing great. We're very excited to be making this ice cream. And we're starving, so that doesn't help.
Yeah.
How are you doing? This is so exciting. Kitty on the fridge.
How long has it got to freeze for?
I don't know.
What does it say, like, typically? Gosh, this is going to taste so good.
I know, I can't wait. Couple hours.
A couple hours?
Yeah, I know. That's bad news.
Oh, no.
You'll just have to play. You'll just have to play some games. Yes?
Yes?
Who votes yes? Did we use it all? So
Made a mess.
he's put all of the ice cream mixture into the molds and the popsicle parts. Oh, wait, we probably don't have a spot in the freezer for it.
All right, we're going in the freezer.
Wait.
Right there, you're good. Right there on the bottom.
Look on the top. All right. We don't. Oh, George's on the counter. Okay.
All right.
Alexa,
Show
set a
me.
timer for 2 hours.
This is the president of the Thick Boys Club right here. He's so smushy. He's sweet but he's psycho.
He doesn't know. He's the one who doesn't know his name.
He doesn't, but he's a cute boy. Right, Chungy? Right, Chungy? You're such a sweet man. Mwah. Ah. Well, we did it. Poach. Hi, buddy. You want to tell everybody that you love them and that you're happy they're here? What else? He said you guys are the coolest group and community he's ever seen. What else? Wow, he said that you all are going to get what? What are they going to get? The best karma in the world for being here and supporting me. Okay, oh, what up? What else? Oh, he just told me to shut up already and let me down. Okay. We are in the cool phase. All right, so I mean, we're gonna have to basically just wait for 2 hours now at this point. But I don't want to just keep the screen here. So what I might have to do is end the stream here, start the stream in my room, and then come back in 2 hours for the finished product. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Yeah?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, we're gonna move over into the room, and then we'll be back once it's done. All right, y'all. We've got one. It's not really done, but hang on. We've got a distorted-looking sea salt ice cream pop. I wanted to make sure I got at least one because I don't know how long this is gonna take. But here we go. Here comes the first test of the sea salt ice cream pop that is melting in my hand. That is the most delicious thing I've ever tasted. Mmm. Extremely sloppy, but this is so good. Bear Boy JW. I would honestly give this flavor a 9.2 out of 10. Wow, this is so good. The vanilla extract is coming through, really nice. Or the vanilla bean paste is coming through. Just the right amount of salt. The other one's a little longer in the freezer. I think they're gonna come out perfect. It is salty. I would recommend this. Wow, so good. This is actually so good. It reminds me of like a salty vanilla bean. It's salty and sweet. It's salty and sweet. And I can taste, honestly, I can taste the spirulina, and in a good way. A little longer in the freezer, and I would highly recommend this. Yeah, the color, not as blue as I would have hoped. A little too dark. But enjoyable experience. Definitely try it if you're interested in sea salt ice cream. Might want to play with the coloring a little bit to get it more of the perfect coloring. Maybe a little bit more green in there would have helped. I know it looks gray, but trust me, it's actually bluer than it looks on the screen because of the lighting. Flavor, honestly, 9.2, no lie. Seriously, guys, thank you for sticking around and watching the stream for these things. I know it took forever for these to come out, but it was well worth the wait.